Hey guys, this is Journey to Splits number 5. 5 already. We're gonna get a really awesome stretch in, and hopefully you'll be able to get closer than ever to being able to get into a split, or you get into a split. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start with 5 sun salutations. Let me start my timers. Right. So breathe into it. Arms up. Oh. Hands in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Flat back. Hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. This mat is very sticky. Ah, it's awesome. Stand. Repeat your hands. Straighten the legs. Look at your knees. And reverse. I can't slide around as much, so now I can get really deep in downward dog. I recommend it if you don't have one. I did fine without it all these years, but I like it. Arms up, hands in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Flat back. Hands down. Plank. Shoulders forward. Push. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. Lift your hands. Straighten the legs. Look at your knees. Reverse. 3 more. Arms up. Arch back a little bit. Hands in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Back. Hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. Is this 3 or 4? I hope it was 4. Turn your feet to your hands, straight legs, look at your knees. Reverse. If I skipped one, do another. Or if you're good with 4, do the 4 and that's fine. Arms up. Oh. Hands in front of your feet, look at your knees. Flat back. Plank. Chaturanga. Tuck your feet, roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. See, I can touch my head now. It's crazy. Oh, such a good shoulder stretch. Alright. To the hands. Straighten legs. Look at your knees. First. And we gotta do a couple more. Because we're doing warrior 1. So, arms up. Hands in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Flat back. Plank. Push up. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. Swing the right leg up. Bring it between your hands. And left back foot down at a 45-degree angle. Bend the front right knee at a 90-degree angle, parallel to the ground. Keep the left back leg straight and go forward. Arms up. You can reach your arms forward. Make sure your hips are forward. My hips feel really good like this. One more deep breath. Okay, on to the other side. So it's a plank. I'm gonna get back in plank. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. Chaturanga. feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog, left leg up, right between your hands, right back foot, down 45-degree angle, so look at a diagonal, and left front foot, point forward, bend 90-degree angle, thigh parallel to the ground, face forward, arms up, harder on this side. Breathe into it. Back leg straight. Mine looks like it has a bend, but it does not. Maybe it's straight. One more deep breath. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating already. I'm gonna get back in plank. Okay. Chaturanga. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. Now, well, you just kneel down and step the right foot forward. And we're doing extended lizard tail. So we're going to do a challenging standing pose and then stretch. And then a nice stretch for a little bit. And then we'll just move on to mostly stretching. You can get on your forearms. You can bend the back leg, grab it, left leg, grab it with the right foot, and pull it in and make it a quad stretch too. And sink, sink, sink into the hips. Press the hips to the ground. Go. You can come in and out of forearm and palm from your hand. Alright. Switch legs. So bring the right leg back. Now step the left foot forward. Same thing. Sink into it. Bend the right foot, then the right knee. Grab the right foot with the left hand. Pull it as close to your butt as possible. Sink, sink, sink. Get on your forearm. Let go. Stay with your forearms. Up. Hands. You can go back and forth. Alright, bring the leg back. So now we're going to do warrior 2. So let's get into plank. Push up, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. So right leg up, between hands, left back foot out straight, toes pointing away from you at a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle from the front foot. Bend the front right leg, 90-degree angle, thigh parallel to the ground. And arms. And look over the front. The longer we hold this, the more it burns, the easier the stretches later are going to be. So it's hard now, but it'll be better later. One more deep breath. Switch sides. Oh. Now I'm gonna get back into plank. Here we go. Push up. Tuck the feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. Oh. And now left leg goes up. Through. Right back foot at a 90-degree angle, toes pointing away from you. Left front knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Thigh parallel to the ground. Add the arms. And look over the front. Oh, I'm feeling it. Alright. Well, now, one more deep breath. Okay. Last sun salutation, I think. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get back in plank. I'm going to. Okay. Push. Tuck your feet. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Down dog. Jump your feet to your hands. Straighten legs. Look at your knees. And reverse. Oh, okay. Now we're doing wide leg. Standing forward bend. So get your feet really wide. You can add the arms here if you want to get a shoulder stretch in too. I'll start that way. I usually don't hold that for too long. So you can do that. So you're going to clasp your hands behind you and press your shoulder blades together. Don't just see the difference. Alright. Bend forward. And I like to rock into it a little bit. And you can get your feet even wider. Put my hands, put my head on the ground. You can reach your arms back to behind your feet. Really bend yourself in half. Stretch. Get your head as close to the ground as you can. Just really stretch here. Just put your forearms down. Rest this way. One more deep breath. Alright, slowly come up. And then walk your feet back together. And now we're going to do chair. And then we're almost done with the standing poses. After this it'll be a balance pose. After we stretch after we stretch after this. Okay. We're just doing chair. So feet together. You can start with them a little wider apart if you like. Push the hips back. Sit back. And add the arms. Chest up. until it burns. I'm really sweating. 5 more seconds. Stand up. Oh. All right, now sit down. Whew. Woo. And we're gonna do heron. I really like this one. So, left leg straight out in front of you. Grab your left wrist with your right thumb and middle finger. And pull ankle up. I have to hold it a little bit weird because Fitbit it presses against my skin and turns off. I think I got it. And just keep the legs straight and flexed. Bring it as close to you as you can. Sit up straight. And we're just stretching out the hamstrings this way. One more deep breath. All right. Oh, switch sides. So now the right leg goes out straight in front of you. Grab the right wrist with the left thumb and index finger. And you're going to use those. Again. Brace the ankle. I hope I didn't say wrist on the other side. I hope you knew what I meant if I did. Oh boy. Oh, okay. And flex the foot. The legs straight. Just pull it as close to you as you can. I wonder if I'm grabbing the wrong wrist. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just I'm already half done. Almost. Alright, one more deep breath. Okay. And back up to standing, but then we're gonna be down on the ground for a while. So we're gonna do Lord of the Dance. So I'm going to try the overhead grip as I've been doing, but you can start, or you can just practice here. Grab the right foot with the right hand, left hand goes out straight, and push up, 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 up. And I always fall when I talk through it. Pushing back and up slowly hinges you forward. Okay. Push more through the foot, and then you lean. Don't lean, just push, and that will lean you. Come on, we can do it. Or not, I have no balance, it's fine. So, if you want to join me, if you have a belt or your yoga strap, tighten it around the center of the foot. Oh, that's not tight. Overhand behind me. And need to do the same thing. Oh, okay. Try one more time. gonna get. Alright. It's a hard pose, it's really hard. It really challenges your balance. Okay. So same thing, left foot, left hand, right arm out straight. Press back. Or if you wanna, shouldn't fall out of it, should go slower. Go slower, take your time. Try the strap. Around the center of the foot. Overhead. Grip. Okay. One more time. That's better than trying to bring it close to my head. Okay. Gonna work on that first, I think. Get comfortable there, then you can get closer to the head. Alright. Very cool. Now we're doing frog. So, get down on your knees and spread your knees out up as wide apart as they'll go. Okay. And you want your feet to be in line with your knees, so don't press them out like this. Get your ankles underneath your knees, or ankles and knees in line. And you want your butt to be not pushed forward or pushed too far back, in line with your knees and your hips. Alright? So get your legs as far apart as possible, and your feet like this. You should look like a frog. Look kind of like a frog. And you can stay up on your hands like this. You come onto your forearms, lay your chest down, and you can alternate between the three. That's usually what I do. How you feeling so far? Good? This is a tough one, but it's fun. It's fun, isn't it? No? I'm enjoying it. It feels really good. Breaking a sweat, but not in a too vigorous a way. It just feels like I'm working the way I should be. If that makes sense. Alright, one more deep breath, and now you're gonna come forward. Oh. And then walk your legs back together. Oh. And come up, and we are gonna do pigeon. So, get into a plank, downward dog. Oh, my mat moved over. Alright. Dog. Right leg up. Right knee to right wrist. And just get your hips down. Work on getting the hips down. You can grab the back foot. For the quad stretch, pull it in towards you. You can lean forward and do that. That feels really good. One more deep breath. sides. Alright, so back into the plank. Down dog. And left leg up. Left knee to left wrist. And get your hips to the ground. Close to the ground as you can. We're getting there. We are getting there. Yep. Just a few more stretches. I originally wanted to keep these routines short, but it's not about how long it is or how long you take in practice. It's about how you feel. And I go with how it feels. And this feels amazing to get into stretches. It feels really effective. I hope you think so too. You can always hold stretches longer or shorter, whatever you need to do for your body. It's your practice. We have to make it work for us. This is what works for me. You do what works for you. I'm just showing you one way. And I'm going to grab the back foot again. Oh. Also, we are done with the strap, so if you were worried, don't need it anymore. Alright, one more deep breath. And come out. And now, get this cow face. So I'm going to face you. So, you're going to have the left knee in front of you with the left foot out to the right. See? And now the right knee is going to come cross over top of the left knee. They're going to stack on top of each other with the right foot out to the left. That's a really good hip stretch, if I can get into it. The stickiness of the mat helps. And you can do the overhead grabbing. So with the right leg on top, left arm on top, and grab underneath with the right. But I don't like this so much. I'm gonna do reverse prayer. Put my palms together behind my back and push them up as high as I can. Because that feels better for me. Really separate, or really press through my shoulders. And you can lean forward, get a little bit deeper of a stretch. You just really want the knees to be on top of each other, in line with each other. You don't want one knee to be way out to one side and one way to the other. And you can work on it and adjust. Yeah, that feels good. One more deep breath. Alright, now we switch sides. So now the right knee goes on the bottom, with the right leg going, or the right foot going out to the left, and now the left knee on top, with the left foot going to the right. So we're just switching. Just switching. Tighter for me. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Alright. So now the left leg's on top, so right arm up top, grab it, from below with your left. You can hold this way, or like I'm going to do, reverse prayer, palms together behind your back, press them up. Forward, press through the shoulders. See, I don't let the shoulders kind of hang. Press through them. You can also not involve the arms at all if you like. I kind of like to do that for some of it. Just lean and breathe into the stretch. This is really all about the hips. The shoulders are just extra. And next we're going to do a fun new pose. Actually, 3 new ones. I appreciate the stickiness of this mat. Helps hold me in place with these tricky poses. Alright, one more deep breath. Okay. Oh. So now we're going to do tiger, and then supported tiger. So get on your hands and knees, and make sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, and the knees under the hips. And you're just going to extend one leg up to the sky, as high as you can, and press through the hands, and look up, and just move. Your leg does not have to be as high as mine. It can be higher, it can be lower. Wherever your range of motion is, this is just mine. Do not hurt yourself trying to get your leg as high. This is just my range of motion. Alright. Down. Do it on the other side. You can take child's pose for a minute if you need to. Rest. And you're ready. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and other leg up. Toes pointed to the sky, and press through the hands, swell through the palms, and look up. Again, as high as you can go. Oh, it's harder on this side. And come down. Oh. And child pose again, if you want. So, supported tiger. Now, the knees still under the hips. Now you're going to put the one forearm down under the shoulders. And you're going to get the right leg up again. But you're going to grab it with your left hand. And press up. As you can, push, brace yourself with the forearm and with the foot pressing into the hand. Come down. Oh. You take child pose again if you want to rest. And then other side. Left forearm down, and you're going to grab the left foot with the right hand, and again, press up, brace with the forearm, and pressing your foot into the hand. wish that was the last difficult pose, but we got one more. This one is particularly challenging for me, so that's why it's important to work on it, not to avoid it. Side plank. I'm going to do side plank and hand to foot. So if you can, we're going to get up into side plank, and then you're going to stand on the bottom foot. You can press the sole of the foot more into the ground to brace yourself, and you're going to grab the top leg and hold it up. I didn't used to be able to do it. Apparently now I can. It's pretty cool. I don't know how long I can hold it for. Enough chatting. Let's do it. It's tough, but just try. And if you can't, you can just stay in side plank. You can do side plank on your forearm. So you can stack the shoulder over the elbow, come up like this. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to put your palm under the shoulder. Don't let your shoulder get all weird. Keep it in alignment. And press up. See, the feet are stacked. So now you can press this foot down, grab the toes, and up. Not so bad. Let's try to hold it. Oh! As I fall. Alright. I'm going to get back into it. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, get down. Switch sides. So now, again, hand underneath shoulder, or wrist underneath your shoulder. Press up. Again, you can stand. Foot. Grab the toes of the top foot. So much easier on this side. And come down. And that was the last hard one. Whew. Okay. Tiptoe camel. You don't actually have to be on tiptoes, you just have your toes curled under instead of feet flat down. So kneel, tuck your toes, kneel up, and you're just going to grab onto your heels and press back, lean back, and press your pelvis forward. You don't want to come back like this. Press the pelvis forward. That's all. Just to get a little bit of back bending in this routine. More deep breath. Bring hands to your lower back, untuck the toes, and sit back. And now garland and splits. I'm almost out of here. Not so bad. So you can either do the deep squat, start in the deep squat, and work on getting from your toes down to your heels, or you can start with your feet close, up on the tiptoe, and work on getting your heels down, whichever works for you. And that bunches up. Just work on getting the heels and the toes down. Standing through all of the foot. I swear this is one that's made more difficult with the mat because of my feet wriggling. Pulls much as the mat. I guess it doesn't really matter though. Okay. Standing out. Right. Stand and splits. So you can grab your yoga block if you can't get all the way down and put it underneath your front thigh. Otherwise, don't slide so good on that mat. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Feels good. I feel like I could actually hang out here, which I usually don't, so that is an improvement and a positive change. Oh. Let's switch sides. Oh. Okay. Can't slide on this. It makes sure of it. Okay, so now another leg forward. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, it feels good. It feels pretty good. Okay, so we're almost done. Now legs up the wall. Again, I'm not at the position of my wall, so I have to use my door. Do not use a glass door. This is a glass door, but I'm not going to put a lot of weight against it. Okay. Get your butt as close, pressed against the wall. Feet up. And then just hang out. And I should have my arms to the sides, but like I said, I don't have the room. It's okay. Flex the feet towards you. Don't point the toes up. Flex them so they're flat. So you're making the soles of your feet look at the ceiling. How you guys feel? You glad we're done? We have a little bit of an ab move next, but it's not going to be bad. Alright, you can hold this longer if you want. I'm going to come out. So, legs down to the side. I would go flat on the ground if I could. Instead I gotta roll around and get up slowly. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do revolved abdomen. So, you lay on your back. And arms straight out to the sides, feet up, and you're gonna rock your feet down to hover above the hand. And back up to center, and now to the other side. They hover above the ground. The feet do not touch the ground. Up. And other side again. And up. Oh. Other side. Up. And now, this time, hover. And now, grab the toes. Grab the feet with the hand and really twist, and you can look the other way. Kind of like our lying spinal twist. So, feet are to the left, you're looking to the right. Pulling, twisting. Feet back up. The right, and again you can put them down, grab both feet, twist, and look to the other side, look to the left now, make sure both feet are flexed. Normally you could do a bunch more reps of this, but I think this routine is tough enough. Up and bring it down, and here we go. This is it. Supported corpse, or just corpse. I have my yoga blocks, so I'm gonna put the one underneath my middle and upper back. Oh no, I don't know. There's the spot. And the other one, support my head. Ah, yeah. That's good. And just hang out. Hang out here all day, but I'm just going to do one more deep breath. You stay as long as you want. All right, 48 minutes. Not bad. It felt like it was going to be a much longer routine than that. That felt really, really great though. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that was the easiest yet to get into splits. I think it was really worked the hips and the legs from just every different angle, really stretched them out good, really got just so warm, just really effectively warmed up the muscles. I hope you thought so too. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit more challenging, but sometimes that's a good thing. Last week was a lot gentler, and this week we went hard. So leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, how you feel, if you're getting into splits yet or if you're getting closer. Like, subscribe, and share, and visit jickityjack.com for more about this yoga and for all kinds of more workouts and fitness, nutrition, recipes, and health, and just all kinds of good stuff over there. It's my wonderful site. And if you're on Patreon, become a patron for as little as $1 a month. Your support helps me to keep making more and more and more of these faster and to make them better and just keep delivering more quality content to you. And if you have anything that you want as a reward for becoming a patron, let me know and we can make that happen. All right? Anything for you guys. So I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.